Hem, hem, hem. What's up, Yeet? What's up, Quebec? How's it going? Oh, I am just streaming the whole day like this with just half my face here. Let's get that correctly positioned. There we are. How's it going? How we doing? And YouTube chat up and running. Very nice. Yeah. Well, oh, did you get pre-rolls? This is the question I do need to ask because I'm trying to get a better idea of how Twitch does things. Did you get pre-rolls? Or is it just like telling you that there's gonna be ads at the beginning because it does that? I actually really don't like that, but why is bro so short? Thank you for the hydrate. Just telling. Okay, understood. Yeah, Twitch. I don't know, man. I wish I could not, but you actually can't not. So it is what it is. All right. Let's start with we do a couple of the dulls at the beginning of stream as well, just to warm up, let everyone get in here. An echo and a vestige both work well. They're just like a shell of something else. When's the next Portal stream? It's gonna be Monday or Tuesday. Um, I don't know which yet. I haven't put together the schedule for next week, but today is Balatro because that is on the schedule. We usually do Balatro on Sundays. I think you only get pre-rolls if you join in the first minute. Okay, that checks out. Like once I play through the first set of ads, then the pre-rolls go away. That does check out. Um,
What's up, Doc?
was good. uh, Vestige and Echo. I don't. A trace also works and a reminder. These all work together. 1 minute 20 of ads. Oh, that's not too bad. If you only got a minute 20, that's not too bad at all. Because Twitch does three, so ad was only 3 seconds. Huge. I much prefer it if I put up X number of ads and they're just like, we couldn't find that many. Here's 10 seconds. These are both complexes, right? Superiority, Oedipus, inferiority, and Atlas? No. Atlas, Thesaurus, and Dictionary work, though, and Encyclopedia. There we go. Then we've got these three complexes. But perhaps this is something else. Oedipus and Calliope are both Greek figures, I believe. I believe Electra is that might not be true. I'm not sure about this one. Dialect. What do you have to do with anything? Dialect. Dialect might actually be the fourth one. I could see this having Greek roots. Yeah, okay, they don't want the Greek. They don't want the Greek. It's definitely a complex of some kind. The fact that that wasn't one away means one of these is the fourth. It's these three plus one other. I don't know what the fuck Electra has to do with anything, but I'm just gonna select that one. Apparently that's a kind of complex. What is that? Hold on, I'm gonna Google that. We're gonna learn something new today, guys. Electra complex. What is it? Oh, it's the opposite of an Oedipus. Okay, interesting. Starting with ways to reach someone via phone. That's too much, guys. Buzz, call, dial, and ring. That's too much. Let's not do that again. Bro doesn't know what it is. Sorry, sorry. I missed that in my psychology class. Phone. We're starting with phone. I saw dial, ring, and buzz. Ah, I didn't. We got it just fine though. Uh, first, first works. Okay, we've got an S out of place. That's what we've got. Duh, duh, duh. Usually they aren't plurals, so it's probably not ending with an S. Can't be an AU word. AUL, perhaps? Saul? Saul Goodman? Uh, ooh, small? Small? That'd be kind of a rude word, but well, okay, we've got the LL at the end. ULL, then, right? Skull? Looks like the only option, honestly. There we go. Got it in four. All right, and then finally the betweendle, and this is the last one we'll do at the start of stream. It's just the entire dictionary in order. We're trying to figure out what the word is. Someone hit me with something. I kind of did the whole Wordle on my own, so hit me with a word. Preferably 5 letters, but I guess you don't have to. Otherwise, I'm gonna just do the first thing that pops into my head. Hey, can you quickly launch Portal 1? I need you to see something. I will if I have Portal 1 downloaded. Do I own Portal? I do not have I don't have Portal 1 downloaded. Sorry. I've got Portal 2 downloaded, but I've long since uninstalled Portal since I beat it. Fries. What? Is that wrong? I didn't expect fries to be so close to the answer. I guess it's in F. Probably not an F word. It's probably a G word, right? Install it real quick. It's like 7 gigabytes. What you mean real quick? It's gonna kill the stream. I'm sure if I start downloading a whole ass game, the stream's not going to be happy with me. Um, can you tell me what it is that I'm supposed to see, or should I download it for a future stream so that you can tell me what it is then? Uh, gears. Gears. Okay, pretty close to gears. GE, most likely. I got today's Wordle in 5 because I had 4 words left, those being skull, skulk, skull, school, skulk, skull, and skulk. And I took an educated guess based on the possible words my friend might have guessed. So you social engineered the answer? G E GEF GEG GEH Geist Geist. Oh, I didn't lose out on too many words there. GE germs, perhaps? Nope, just past germs. We're right in the middle of these two. It's a G word. Probably a GE. Well, it's got to be a GE word. GEN? I really gotta change that one up, man. I
What's up,
knew he
Doc?
wouldn't guess SC, and he likes Minecraft, so he did Skulk. So you thought he would have done Skulk first, which you were correct about, but he was wrong that it was the answer, so you got it wrong. Two, or you got it right because you saw him lose it and you. I see. Geode. Geode works. Damn it. GE. Apparently, I found the word directly before that. Genus. Genus. That's pretty right in the middle. Could be genus. Not quite. Oh wow, that didn't even move the fucking ticker. All right, maybe we need to go back up to the GEIs or something. I got it right because I assumed he thought of. I thought that you thought that he thought that you would pick Skulk, so I went with Skull. Open developer command and type in map level 1, then play the level, then type in map level 3, then play it, then 5, then play it, then 7. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What does this do? I'll keep that in mind. Hold on. In fact, let me take a quick screenshotty of what you just typed there so that I can see it in the future. All right, we'll just keep that over there for now. GE, GEJ? No, certainly not. It's beta maps. Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat. This levels I haven't played before then. Okay. Yeah, we'll peek it. I mean, not right now again, because I'm not gonna download a game in the middle of stream. Gel? Hmm. That feels like it's going to be. Also, map liquid portal test is an unused thing in Portal 1. I mean, is it where they tested the gels or something? I guess there weren't gels in the first game, though. So did they just test like water hitboxes in there or something? Why would it be called that? Gel. Mm, jelly? Is that a fucking word? Gelly? What the fuck is that? Like water that teleports you. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this? What is that? Besides a fake ass word that nobody uses. Uh, Gen. Short for Gelignite. All right, whatever. Bro's just looking up words at this point. Hello, Soup. That's me. How's it going, Rex? Map level 1 and map level 3A are the unused escape things in Portal 1. Escape things. I don't remember. I suggest you screenshot this and keep it in mind. I will indeed. Gemmo. What is this? What is this? Gmod? Pocket dialed someone who might be the last person I wanted to pocket dial. Now some tea. How are you? It'll be fine. Just ignore it. It was a mistake. Ignore it. It's fine. Like moot. Jamoot? Hmm. Okay, we're getting closer. Uh, so it's probably an early N word. No, not genial. I just sent a text that it was a mistake, like 3 words. Ah, yeah, there you go. Jemmy? No, can't be that. Genie. Genie. That's probably it. Yeah. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Whew. Jeans would have been a decent one too. Obviously, it wouldn't have been the right one, but it would have gotten us closer. Okay. Let us switch over to a little bit of Balatro. After I save this before I forget. There we go. Save you. Go over here. You were indeed correct. Good get. I've been considering setting up a leaderboard so that if people get it right, they get like, I don't know, 100 useless points that aren't good for anything, but at least you get to say you have the most of them. Gameplay. Balatro. I've been reading up on Mant. Holy hell, it sucks. Excuse me, it's not Mant, it's Trek Blazer. Also, let me get the music started for us here. And go. There we go. That's more like it. Desi is not here, so I will fill in DJ. Are we doing challenges today? No, we are not doing challenges today. Thank you for asking. Most people will tell you that, oh, there is no negative career events, but they forgot to mention there is just no career events anymore. Only the secret ones, right? It's not like they got rid of every single event. Just the secret ones. This is not just like no events ever. If there were no events ever, it would honestly be a faster run, but I hear that they take like an hour. Oh, by the way, prepare for heavy rains. Oh, is there like or if we're talking like IRL, or is there actually a like a storm coming in? You know what? I'll play green deck again. Some people say there's no more secret events. That's generally what I've heard. I haven't heard anything other than that. Apparently, they're definitely just the outfit and Uma events. Well, that tracks. Alright, let's do this shit. We're on green, so I don't really need to care much about anything except winning in 1. This is not quite in 1, I don't think. That's 35. But if I discard, like, maybe these 4? I'd prefer to discard less if I can help it as well. Oh, that's a straight flush. Neat. Doesn't get me anything, but it's neat. Alright, let's go. I mean, a foil Odd Todd is kind of decent, but it's not like that good. This is actually pretty cracked on this particular deck, but I do need something first. Ice cream will do. And we'll buy the grabber next round, most likely. Ice cream will do. We do need a little bit of malt to make sure that we get there, because, like, this is not going to fix my problem. Let's go discard these. Maybe we get 9 queen or 9 7 or a 10 jack or something. I don't know. Bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Okay, there's the queen. There we go. We'll take that. Balatro. Indeed. How's it going, Skev? No photo chat? Man, I just got here. Give me a minute. Okay, Now, what do I care about more? Midas Mask or Grabber? Midas Mask, right? There's gotta be. In fact, I think what I should be doing is selling the ice cream for the Mega Buffoon and then getting both. Maybe the Mega Buffoon will change my mind on the Midas Mask. That's sort of my thought process there. We take the Riff Raff. We take the Mystic Summit for now, and we take the Midas Mask. Yeah. There we go. Cracked. Get an egg, get a Shoot the Moon. I want to play as many face cards as I can here. Discard those four just to see. I guess those two will do for now. I will sell here and here. I will play this, and we will win just by nature of the additions that are on those cards. As I've said, song requests are on. I mean, that should be obvious enough by the songs being played. I was gonna say something. I had something in mind before I started stream that I wanted to talk about with you guys, but now I don't remember what it was. And I've been trying to remember, but I can't now. I'm sure it'll come to me. Hey, there's the photo. Happy now? We're just looking for the Chad now. It begins. I'll take the Hanged Man. We'll go next. I'll sell the Shoot the Moon as well. Misprint, eh? I'm looking for face cards. Exclusively face cards, only face cards. And I guess I'll hang this 4-3 as well. That'll do. I don't actually know if that's winning or not, but we're playing it anyways. It is. There's nothing to see here, just Balatro that refuses to give me what I need to clear gold stake on red deck. Oh? Gold stake is very hit or miss, especially if you don't just want to play like whatever people tell you is meta, which I don't really love doing. You know, there is like a proper way to play if you're looking for tips, but we play for the memes. Alright, sell you, go into the goad. Crafty. Alright, flushes it is. How did that get here? Oh, sorry, I missed one on Yeet there. My bad. Do you think it's more strategic to stream Ultra Kill when the new layer comes out? I think if we want to talk strategy in that regard, I think it's most strategic to start playing it a week or two before. Getting good at it, getting like sort of building up a little bit of audience when the audience is smaller. And then once you have some viewers, the new content drops, people will come to you specifically instead of fighting with everyone else who's now streaming it because there's new content. That's my process anyways. The thing that keeps screwing me over is the anti-8 boss. You're just like not quite getting over that line. In other words, I usually get Crimson Heart. Ooh, Crimson Heart is Crimson Heart shafts people pretty hard. Yeah. No argument there. I've definitely lost a run that I should have won because I had Mr. Bones and it disabled Mr. Bones on the last hand, so I couldn't be saved by it and win. But the problem is that we don't know when it'll drop. I suppose that is a problem, yes. I'm gonna strength these up. I don't think there's a world... Well, actually, I might win with just high card. Not quite, but it's a lot closer. than I would have thought. It's about as close as you can get. The only thing they said was early this year, so in theory, you start streaming it just soon-ish. The closest I've gotten was literally 2 chips short because it decided to disable the 5x cameo. That sounds like, I mean, it sounds like you're almost getting there, though, so it sounds like it's just a matter of time. Do I care about negativing any of these? Not really, especially not these, right? Like, I might negative the photograph, but realistically, you don't want to do that because there's, I mean, I don't have 5 good jokers right now. I'm considering a Ouija or just skipping. Ouija is kind of a little risky, though. I don't love a Ouija. If it hit face cards, it'd be great, but that's not a high chance. It's less than 1 in 4. To not give the devs the pressure of a hard deadline. That's the proper way to do it. Though, to be fair, usually when they set release dates, it's not like... Unless you're talking about a AAA game where it's been set for them, usually devs are the ones who set that themselves. They're like, we'll be done by blank. Time, luck, and if the game decides to give me something other than Kenio, because admittedly I think Kenio's good. But to be fair, all of the legendaries require some amount of scaling. Like, I don't think anything except Shaco, they're not really any good if you get them after, like, ante 6. If you get them on ante 5 or earlier, it depends. I need slightly better cards here. 2 pair isn't exactly great. It's serviceable, but it's not great. I guess a devil is fine. We're rolling in money. Let me check a jumbo. Standard. We got a polychrome ace, eh? That's not bad to play around a little bit. And maybe start doing some celestials. I'll take a 2 pair for now. I don't think I can hit too much better than that consistently. Half joker, don't care. Go next. We're being saved by this right now. Raised fist is alright. Raised fist is alright. Anti-6 trib is goated if you have a face card build. Yeah, but that's the thing, is you need to already have one, right? And I'm not always going to build face cards because it's basically just asking to get shafted by one of the plant or the mark, I think it is. See, I don't really like Canio because I don't do much deck thinning. I know I should do it more often, but I prefer using Deaths, Strengths, and Fools. For what it's worth, Deaths and Strengths kind of are deck thinning, but if you pick up a Canio, then you want to do the deck thinning, right? Like you don't have to be a big fan of deck thinning to know that it's good in a certain case, and I'm sure you do because, I mean, you're getting pretty far. Hey, there's a 5 of a kind. Let's go ahead and devil this one since we're not playing it. I'll unlock my 5 of a kind. Maybe I can just go for, like, big face card hands this time around. Do I have 6 jacks? Yes. We'll see how many of those we can get. A sock and buskin goes pretty hard, too. As does potentially an erosion. It is eternal. We have a hanged man here, though. We could hang like a king and a 2 here, right? We hang those. Boom. We pick up the sock and buskin in place of probably riffraff at this point. And then I'm considering an erosion over a Midas mask. It is more mult, and we've got almost every single face card gold already. So I think that this holographic is about all that that's worth at this point. Let's take the erosion, go celestial. The closest I've gotten was an anti-1 Baron Mime. Ooh. And I died immediately because it was bait. So I will say Baron Mime is actually pretty shit for winning anti-8 runs. You got it super early, so I don't blame you for taking it. Are you winning? I'm winning right now. I don't blame you for taking it, but like generally that particular deck type requires a shitload of deck fixing to be really good. And then it becomes insane. But if you don't have that deck fixing, it does just kind of die in the water. Or at the very least, you need planets. Reroll one more time. Nah. Yeah, I'll take an Earth. It might knock me down a little bit, but I'll probably get it back from the gold cards. The house. That's usually around where face cards are, right? Alright, what happens if I just play this? That's at the very worst a pair, right? It's probably fine. Full house, easy money. We played all our gold cards, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do? How's it going? I saw that you got into Group A there. Several Plutos and maybe a supernova for flat mult. That is another way to do it, is you can kind of transition. If you have the bear in mind, just let them take up 2 slots and win via some other crap for the early game until you can scale up. I'd like pants, but we already have erosion, so I'm not going to take the pants. 4 wins somehow and 1 second by a neck. Almost 5. I still haven't yet gotten a full 5-win run. I don't think ever. I've gotten quite a few 4s, but usually I play at least one lobby that's like got some cracked ass bullshit. I'll take that jack. That's pretty good jack. I don't want to go back in ante. That's actually hurting my money a lot because I'm on green deck. Lovers is whatever. Reroll once more. I'll take a Pluto. You never know. I feel like we're in a good position here. Yeah, and playing like something like this is pretty nice. I'd like to be able to turn this polychrome into a face card, but I can't do that. There is no anti-strength, right? This needs to go. I had to run with 4 pairs of pants next to invisible and on. Did that probably still wins. Oh, it's negative. I don't have an excuse not to take it. That probably still wins, right? I saw an S plus Kernchan that got 9th. Hey, if you don't trigger the skills at the right time, get fucked, right? Orami, foil. Honestly, not bad. Hit the road is a little too spicy. A little too spicy. That's maybe cooking a little too hard. I've got 7 jacks, but I'm not trying to get rid of them. I'm trying to play them. Yo, what's with that Dark Souls boss music? Sick, but it's not what I was expecting. Alright, let's see what a 2-pair looks like. I have got no more discards, so this should be an alright one. Ooh, look at all that money, though. Holy. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5? I guess? Just to get it out of my hand? It's not like a good hand or anything. I guess it works. It lost an anti-6 due to the lack of times mult. That makes sense, actually. I was kind of hoping that you'd get so much plus mult that it just works anyways, but I guess not. 4th best Joker to get negative right now? What are the top 3 above that? These are kind of stinky. There's a world where I take Bull over, like, Mystic Summit or something. Bull over Raised Fist, because we're... Honestly, Bull's not a bad take. We are getting a lot of money. Raised Fist is pretty not great right now. I think I do take the Bull. And we're gonna hover around 50 maybe for right now. Each pair of pants was at 40. Yeah, I guess that's just not quite enough, huh? Blueprint, Brainstorm, and Chad. Not Photograph? Oh, you mean for my current build. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. And you're probably right, but I'm not gonna go through and figure out a way to argue for or against it right now. -1 hand size. Concerning, but I'll live. Hopefully. 2-pair. This shouldn't be winning, I don't think. No. We've got one of these, though. Put you up front. Also, I did download the handy mod as I was requested to do so. I just haven't actually been using it because I forget that I can. I can say better. Negative Shiko. Shiko is honestly pretty goated. People sleep on him. Death, strength, very nice. And we'll reroll once more, but I kind of want to keep the bull. Don't want to let the reroll cost get too high. 20,000 is doable, especially if I can find... Let's see. Maybe bumping some 9s into 10s actually isn't the worst idea. But we still have 3 10s. I'm going to look for 10s. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Let's go with an extra lucky jack. And I'll play these 5. Just save the strength. No need to play it right now. Money. Yes. Well, yeah, if you include legendaries, Trib is probably the best. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you can get a negative legendary, I don't think you're allowed to complain. Oh, it was Perkio. Like, you know, I have half a mind to skip. I think I'd probably go diamonds here, though. I don't remember if we fought the diamond boss. I don't think we have, but I also don't give a shit. Watch this. That'll do. Discard those. Now, do I start strengthening queens into kings so that I have like 2 good sets, kings and jacks? Right? That makes some sense, I would think. So we do a little bit of this. Right? And then we do a little bit of this. And we move you up front, I guess. I don't know. Got nothing from 6 luckies. How lucky? Yep, that's my luck with luckies. I'll complain if it's Shiko. No, don't complain if it's Shiko's good. Thank you for the second. This isn't Portal. I thought it was called Balatro because it was Portal 2. Sorry for deceiving you. Alright, I'm gonna need to see that Chad. Or otherwise, I don't know, I suppose I'd accept a baseball card. Hey! Ask and you shall receive. Looks inside. If we count legendaries that it's Waluigi, this man is breaking out the mod knowledge. This raises an interesting question. Is Portal 2 Turing complete, assuming infinite map size? You know, I feel like there might be some experts in chat who can actually speak on that. Did someone add this, or is this on my playlist still? I forget if I... Oh, you added this. Nice. This used to be on my secondary playlist. That's why I was confused. I was like, I thought I got rid of this. Hey, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Alright, we could probably just start saving now. I feel like we're in a good spot. This erosion is basically dead in the water because of the photo Chad angle, but I couldn't know. Okay, Hanged Man. It still has some use, right? Until I level up a hand type, it's still got use. Pretty good. It got removed from Cryptid, by the way. Oh, did it? Was it like that cracked? Or was it just breaking the game? I do feel like I remember it breaking the game. I thought it was donation. Nah. Also, don't forget Deltarune tomorrow. What? Who are you reminding of this? Surely not me. Or it's a meme. Possibly that one. I'm digging the sudden Hanged Man's 32 mult on erosion. Maybe it's not so worthless after all. If I'm forced to play a high card, it's gonna do a little bit of work still. I don't even know what I'm rolling for. I've got my full Joker lineup up here. I could just be saving for chips. Playing 2 pair sets money to 0. That'd be rude. Alright, I won't do that then. That's not what I should have done. That was just a misplay. Well, I get to farm more money. Maybe it's actually not a misplay. It's genuinely probably not a misplay. I got an extra fucking 40 bucks out of this or something. I think that was actually the correct play. It's a meme. Okay. Wasn't it because there were too many Mario legendaries, so now there's only Wario and Waluigi? Was it like, dare I say, did Nintendo step in? They were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's too much Mario. I want to try Cryptid, but at the same time, if I'm going to do Cryptid, I should just go all in and get Jen's Almanac. I think that is fair. It is a very exhausting mod to play. It's really fun for the memes. But it is also, you have to be so, like, locked in on all the various ways that the 70 billion jokers you have interact that, it's just, like, mentally taxing. I've played it on stream a couple of times. Let's go. Let's do the same thing as last time. Let's intentionally sack for extra money. Assuming, of course, we can then win. I'm pretty sure a high card just wins, though. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, it does. You should play the Undertale Deltarune Balatro mods sometime. That would be cool, I think. I didn't know there was one. Hold on. I have written down in the past various Balatro mods. There's a couple on here that I actually haven't tried. I really should do... Maybe next week I'll do modded Balatro. Undertale Balatro mod? Question mark? Mario was re-trigger every other Joker 2 additional times. Yep, that sounds like Cryptid. What even are these emojis? If you ignore them, they'll go away. Just don't talk about the emojis, and they won't be there. I don't know why I even put lovers on that. I'll buy the Fool. Hold on to the Fool. You don't want to use the Fool if you can help it. I see a straight here. I suppose that'll do. I'll turn a 3 into a jack. And I'm not yet certain if I want to use the Fool on death. I might, just because I feel like it's better used there than on like a Hermit when I'm making this kind of money, just like opportunity cost wise. Being able to deck fix has a little more value than 20 bucks when you have 300 bucks versus when you have $3. Time to get $400 dues. That's where we're at. Was there an achievement for that? I forget. I think I've already done it if it like unlocks a Joker. Might even be this one. You know, you should see if Brian would say all those on text to speech. Yeah, it might be the golden. Okay, it might be golden ticket. Actually, golden ticket was play a full hand of gold cards. But I'm pretty sure there is one for having $400. I just don't remember what it is. Sure, I'll take double taros, I suppose. Ooh, hologram. A little late. Also, I'm running erosion, so not super synergistic either. Stinky. Stinky. Wee. I have 1/2 in my deck. That is going to be an awfully wee. The swiping. Okay, we've successfully avoided the plant, which is good because I had no counter to it. That would have just been like, okay, GG. It might be golden ticket or rough gem. Maybe it's rough gem. That could be. Is that face with monocle, cowboy hat face, mirror ball, nesting dolls, face in clouds, speaking head, flag, United Kingdom, non-potable water? Why is there an emoji for that? Place of worship, chopsticks. Place of worship. Nondescript place of worship. Chopsticks. Person fencing. Foot cucumber. Foot cucumber? Oh, foot, comma, cucumber. I thought those were both together. Clown face, black heart, black square, button, tomato, bubble tea, American football, no smoking, question mark? Yes. You saw that right. I genuinely forgot what Luigi did. What did Luigi do? What about Green Mario? What did he do? Rough gem is like every other stone jokers get 35 diamonds. Yeah, that actually sounds right. Maybe it's satellite. It might be satellite is 400. I could see that. I don't know what the fuck. There's nothing in here I'm going to pick up. I'm genuinely just looking for stuff like Emperor, yeah. Hey, there we go. Hangman. Fool. It's time to hang. There we go. I'm a gambler. Damn. Aw, dang it. It's satellite? Okay. Guys, is he lying and has a 1% chance to install cryptid every blind? Bro, that's actually an interesting idea. Like, Balatro, but every time I play a hand, there's a 1% chance to spawn a Joker from a random mod or some shit like that. There's content potential there. We gotta workshop that a little bit more, but there's definitely potential. Oh, I only have 2 discards. That didn't work very well. Also, for those on YouTube, I give this spiel all the time, but apologies for not being able to play the music for you guys. This audio is probably going to be a little bit bare on the YouTube side. But that is because YouTube hates me and doesn't want me to upload VODs that have music in them. Which, you know, honestly, understandable. But the least they could do is give me an option to upload it without the music, and they don't do that, so... Reroll down and just fucking die. Is streamer stupid? That's obviously the play. Ooh, Violet Vessel. Spooky. Not like that spooky, but like a little bit spooky. I could see taking a seltzer, but not really over anything I have, unfortunately. Like seltzer would be a good one to just slot in if I could still sell erosion. Balatro, but I get one random cryptid consumable joker every blind. But otherwise, yeah, otherwise it's completely vanilla, right? Wonder how doable that is. You know what? Fuck it. We're flush fiving it. He's straight flush fiving it. And give me the strength on those, I guess. Sure. On YouTube, they should just open another tab and play what they want. I guess so. Balatro, but every blind has a chance to spawn negative foil, polychrome, holographic, insane joker that gives... You're just describing the average cryptid card right now. If you have 10 Jolly Santas and 5 Jolly Jokers negative, that is actually just exactly cryptid. This man's definitely played that mod before. Oh, did it not work for you? Hold on, I got you. I don't know how you guys have, like, scientifically found the way to find every song on YouTube that does not have the song. World's most painful sound, 10x. Maybe I should actually skip that. Maybe you guys are toying with my trust a little bit too much. maybe I gotta skip that one. Let me go ahead and get that one out of there. Sorry for baiting you on that. Wheel up. We don't talk about it. Give me back my money. It's free.
What's up, Doc?
How's it going, Rice Ball? Rice Ball. Average cryptid card times 5 mult for every Jolly Joker. Average Mayhem Joker for every nope you get. What's the name of that one number? Avdal's number or something like that? Normal Balatro, but every hand you get a random cryptid joker. Honestly, if that were the case, and it would always be negative. Okay, here, let me cook here. Every time you get it, it's negative and eternal, so you can't sell it. And your goal is to get as far as you can without crashing the game. Every hand you play, you get a random cryptid joker. But you're trying not to crash the game, because it's a given that you're gonna win, right? Peak stream idea. Understood. I'm just gonna buy those two so that we can clap the shit out of Violet Vessel with flush fives or something. Very large blind. Well, ideally I would like to play something that isn't just this 3 of a kind. My high card is honestly better. Maybe I trash a hand here? Well, you know what? No, these are all of my queens, yes? Okay, so we're gonna look for other stuff. We're gonna look for... Let's play this. Kind of a dead hand. That's fine. It'll still get us, like, 60,000 points or something. And let's say you can't skip blinds. That's another good one. If you get Crustulum, you just kind of win because infinite shop reroll. See, but the goal is to not crash the game, which means you don't want too many jokers. The goal is to get as far as you can with it giving you constant, really good cards. So you gotta, like scientifically move them around so that you don't get points or something like that. What's up, Riceball? I said hi. Hi. Cryptid, but I can only use unmodded jokers. I just have to look at all the really good cryptid jokers. Um, all right, there's a flush 5. Zoop. I was about to ask if I could have that 20 mulligan. Rude. Oh, wow, that was way easier than I thought it would be. Okay. Easy blue stakes. So I think I figured out why Mant takes so long, and yes, I will call it Mant because Track Blazer is
Curly
dumb. We'll
toes.
see what the community
On
decides they
your
like.
curly toes and pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show. A mighty
Sorry, I lost my
fine
train of thought there
show
because Curly Toes
for
popped up,
a
and I hate that song.
mighty fine man.
Oh, the thing is, that would still actually be interesting because there's other stuff encrypted besides Joker. You know what? You're actually not wrong about that. How's it going? Mant takes so long because you have to think. That's what it is. By the way, that's my thought process anyways. You have to think about it. You have to think about like shops every turn. You got to think about what's best in any given situation. How's your day going? My day's going pretty good. My day's going pretty good so far. I baked some crumb cake yesterday, and that was pretty good, and I had some leftovers of that for breakfast today. I guess I should go for the full house or the straight, but like just discarding 2 cards feels like a poor choice. I guess the 7 is never going to be a part of the straight. And in that case, the straight only can go up, which makes it not nearly as likely to happen. I think I just keep 10s and aces. A 4 of a kind works too. Very nice, Rice Ball. It's good you're having good day. Gold Stake Black Deck run win. Wait, where are we on... Hold on, where are we on... Sometimes I forget how to actually check these things from the menu. You'd think I would have figured it out by now. Where are we on Black Deck? We're up at Purple Stake on Black Deck. We're doing all right. We'll play Black Deck after this. For the record, I have actually I have C++ this game already. We're just doing it again for the lulz. You pretty much try to race every turn. Yeah, and that just takes a while going through loading screens plus having to think about what to buy. Yeah, it doesn't take too much longer to race. In my experience, just clicking the race button and then view results doesn't really take all that long. It only takes marginally longer. I think it's really going to be the shops more than anything. Today my gacha luck has gone up. What'd you pull? Balatro, but every blind there's a point very low. That's a lot of zeros. Chance to create a surreal scene. What? To make a jolly Joker that's jolly. Ooh, +8 mult. Sign me up. We get one of these? Oh, the eternal joke. There's so much meme potential. Guys, think of the content. We must. It's eternal and everything. I don't really need to think too hard about what I'm playing here. I'm pretty sure even something like this wins, yeah? Yeah, even that wins. I'm so hyped for Mant, my rice jar will be insane. Yeah, I'm actually pretty hyped for Mant as well. Mr. Bones, but polychrome. Obelisk. Curious. Curious. I really want to pull on Valentine's Bourbon because she's really good as a front runner, and I want her, and I want her, and I want her. But I don't have enough pulls. What was your gacha luck? I want to know what you pulled that your gacha luck went up. Arrowhead. I don't like it being eternal. That's really my issue with it. I'll take the banner. I currently have 12.6k. I have like 16k, but I have I've been saving up single tickets for a while. I've got like 30 for character banners and 50 for support banners. Once again, I'm pretty sure I just win with the 2-pair. I'm sorry for the ads. They're coming in hot. Just ignore them. Just plug your ears. It's gonna be called the average cryptid joker, and it has a 1.01% chance and costs $1,000 and automatically has all in. So it's actually good even on its own. I pulled for Gilberta and Yaguang. Did you get her? I pulled for Gilberta. I had to go all the way to pity, but I do have her. You should wait on Kita-san. She will be the best frontrunner for a good while. So I will say, Valentine's Bourbon puts, I mean, like, she's pretty good. She definitely keeps up with Kita-san as far as ults are concerned. She's just got, like, her ult is basically guaranteed to trigger every single race. You don't really have to fight very hard for it. Do you have an Ankh in there? No. Damn. I guess I'll take a trance. I spent like 15k on a Haru banner. Did you get her? This image is... Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, You've lost me on this last message, Paw. Absolutely not, Rip. Give me the Magician. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. And we should still be winning in just a 2-pair, right? So... I'm gonna discard down, see if I can find the blue seal. Excellent. Perfect, even, one might say. From the video, searching for a Christmas that doesn't exist. Oh, I don't know that one. Consider me uncultured. Rocket, no thank you. How am I supposed to meme with Joker Stencil? Suppose I'll just play a 3 of a kind for now. Shouldn't... Oh, wow, that wins? Wow. Works for me, I suppose. Gotta work our econ out here. Raised Fist will do for now. That's enough plus mult to sort of... Okay, we gotta discard... Okay, yes. It's on the right suit. We're gonna discard down once. I'm gonna play a random 2-pair. Probably not... Well, that might win. That'll probably win. Yeah, that'll win. Type of shit, some cryptid suggestion be like, freedom's just a phantasm for big shots. Gives raise to the 7th power per Joker that has Ligma. And there's like, out of the 700 Jokers in that mod pack, there's like 3 that give Ligma. Did Jordan name change? I don't think so. What do you mean? Fuji Kiseki and her Fuji Kisekis might carry me to Group A. Hopefully. Did you get a 3 winner? Become Raffle and raffle the raffles that... Hey everybody, on today's episode of Balatro, that one? That guy? An early game photo Chad gives us the direction we need to... That guy? It's harder than I thought to make the stream idea mod. I researched a bit on how to make Balala mods just now. It feels like it should be doable. But what the fuck do I know? I don't think I want to. I think I'm saving. We should still be fine to win. I'm feeling lucky. Look at that. Easy clap. Go next. Alright, money problem solved. Next. I'm not against skipping for a rare tag, but I don't love my odds against that boss. I'm playing an awful lot of 2 pairs. Could have played a flush there, I suppose. Probably would have helped me win. Well, now that we're here, I'm just going to start discarding down since I know I'll be fine. Didn't see the blue seal. Unfortunate. The guy who streams standing up. I mean, I don't necessarily hate that. That's sort of like a fitness thing, right? Like, yeah, go for it. I'm currently a 2 out of 3. Just one more in 2. Rooting for you. I have no clue how a 1050 Whit Martezensky can late start. Dice roll! You have to auto reroll cryptid things on the shop or completely disable them from spawning in the shop. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It'd be something like that. So I can buy this mail-in rebate and just use it this one round and then possibly sell it. That is an option I have here. A little bit of extra money. Not a huge fan of any of these. I guess I'll take the star. No, let's take one level of a random planet. High card works. Sure. We use the mail-in rebate to get the money off discarding aces, right? And then we sell it. Like so. And then we'll hang, I don't know, 4 and a 2, I guess. Seems fine. We'll play 3 of a kind 7s. I kind of want to keep the 10 here, so we'll do this. Very nice. Vanilla style Joker gives 1.5x chips for each pair played this round. Yeah, that seems... Honestly, that probably wouldn't even be that good in Infinite. Like, it's still cracked for standard runs, but... Vanilla. I'm Virgil, guys. How's it going, Virgil? For that stake, I play checker deck. For black stake, I'm just working my way through a completionist plus run right now. Something tells me you lost that one, Cathal. Hey, Rex made it into Group A. Good for you, man. We're talking about Uma Musume, for those of you who do not play funny horse girl racing game. Ooh, 20 bucks. Erosion is really good for this deck. Try getting that. Wait, how? How's it? I feel like it's actually technically a little bit worse for this deck, right? We always take this. Director's Cut is goated. Take Director's Cut if you've got $10 to spare, always. What is this by the way, what is this garbage? I don't know. I've just kind of like started waking up and I'm like, I guess I could take Green Joker and just stop discarding. Just start playing random crap. We're in ante 4, but we're still very early on in ante 4, so I think Grimbo still has value here. I had shooting for victory trigger 5 times in a row on Taiki. Isn't her ult, like, not super great for this one? He got Jolly Joker, no way, OMG. Less cards equals more cards in under 52. Correction. With Erosion, it starts at your full deck size, not 52. So if you use Erosion on this deck, it's cards below 40. Yeah, Taiki's ult gives strictly acceleration, but triggers before the late race. So, like, if you have a lot of speed abilities that trigger alongside her ult, it's still good. but on its own, it doesn't actually, like, do anything in this CM because it triggers too early. It doesn't make it to the late race. Victoria Port Plancha is goated. I have a 30% win rate, El Condor Pasa. Buy and sell that shit. Yeah, that was Sly, not Jolly. I typed a long-ass message, but since I started with /gen, it didn't go through. Oh, seven's dead. This is a correct song. I don't. What is this from? It goes hard though. I don't know. Oh boy, Joker. Looking cool, Joker. If you know, you know. Are you gonna give me something that isn't a common? Yeah, I suppose that counts. It's not useful to my build, but it counts. They listened. They listened. Devs listened. It's not from anything. It's used in Geometry Dash level. Okay, so it's just like a song. Huh. Wait, what is the group then? It doesn't it? I guess it's just not on the label, or like Terra.io perhaps is the group. Huh. It's featured in a few rhythm games. Carmelia, that's who I'm looking for. Okay. Sakin Buskin plus Paradolia plus AAA equals the bank exotic Joker. All in one. Man, sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat a little bit too much. Not that I don't want to read y'all's messages, but I do need to play the game occasionally. Silly me. I need to focus up. Especially since we're no longer winning in one, which is honestly a little bit okay. Just because, like, I am trying to Grimbo it right now. I'm straight Grimboing it. I'm kind of hoping this doesn't win, but I think it will. Yeah. I want to start leveling up my pair and high card, because this bit... I mean, Grimbo's the only thing useful we've gotten so far, so I would like to make use of it. Unless I can blow everything up for an Ankh. Ah, damn it. I also cleared this on Os. You know, it took me a very long time to realize that that game is not pronounced Osu. Because I didn't play it, I just read the title. And I was like, Osu. I was just practicing driving. I hate driving. I actually kind of hate driving too, Lazy Turtle. I don't blame you for that. Exotic Joker idea. Photo check. 40 Celsius heat tomorrow. Yikes. Hope your AC works. Or that you have it, at the very least. You know what? Fuck it. We need direction. Give me a Ouija. Tens. It's tens. Tens is the direction. And, fuck it. While you're at it, sigil me. Cool. Club tens. Machine go fast, make heartbeat fast, fun. Machine go fast, make heartbeat fast, not fun. What is the point of Faceless deck? Because unlike with face card builds, if you're playing Ride the Bus, it's not like you'll only get... Wait. It's not like you'll only get face cards and die. Wait, sorry. I think I'm misunderstanding what you're trying to say. What is it you're trying to say about... I'm gonna play this dead hand. I'm using it as a discard. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Like Faceless deck is basically already deck fixed for you, is the main value of this. Is you've removed 3 ranks, which makes all of the other 10 ranks much more likely to happen. It makes it much easier to build towards bigger hands. You can't use face card builds necessarily, but it does make it easier to build. Straights makes it easier to build anything full house or higher, right? It's an odds game more than anything. I think my current game plan is literally just play every card except my 10s over and over and over again. And hope we start scaling and I find a replacement for Raised Fist. Nice, we got the 20. Stick shifter automatic. Most cards in the US nowadays are automatic. Common Joker idea. 30 chips if 10,000 Jolly Jokers have been shown in the shop. If you have... oh, plus 30 chips. If you've seen 10,000 Jolly Jokers, you win. The game crashes immediately. Seeing Double or Bloodstone. Are either of those worth a damn? Yes, I suppose. If played hand has a scoring club and one other. That being said, it's probably better than Raised Fist at this point, yeah? Oh, I'm hearing the Mario Kart in there for sure. That was Super Mario Kart, that little... Most cars here are manual. Yeah, we don't do that here anymore. I have 1,472 hours in OS, by the way. That would explain why you posted that crazy ass, like, 99% or whatever you got the other day. You win Cryptid when your hand takes 10 minutes to calculate. Yeah, yep. Basically. Once you give up is when you win. Well, that's not a great hand now, is it? This run isn't looking super great, y'all. I think that one gets me enough points, though. Yep. Grimbo is scaling. He's just slow on the draw. Ooh, okay. We have some options here. I hologram into double jumbos for 1.5x. I could also acrobat for 3x, but acrobat's pretty hit or miss for me. I'm learning with stick because with stick license you can drive auto, but not the other way around. We don't have a difference between the two. If you get a license, you get a license. We have licenses for things like motorcycles, but not for stick versus automatic. Yo, give me Joker ideas to ask ChatGPT to make into a Balatro mod. I suck at coding, so does ChatGPT. And when I get Balatro, I'll try to make it. No promises. I don't want you to tell ChatGPT anything. I want you to go out of your way to give ChatGPT wrong information constantly so that people stop relying on it. Because we need to focus up here, y'all. We are getting lost in the sauce. What does Seeing Double do again? 2x mult if you have a club card and any other scoring card. A suit that's not clubs. Where do I live? The US. Or are you asking someone else? That's so wild to me because I would never let a guy who only drove an automatic into a stick shift and put him in the road. Yeah, I mean, you get on, you figure it out pretty quick, though. I've driven a stick once or twice, and it wasn't, like, crazy difficult or anything to the point where you need me to like retake a whole ass test. Also, there really aren't that many manuals in the first place, so like it's not super relevant in the US. I'll watch videos to learn to code to see if he does it correct or not. You'll learn just to check his work. Is Banner just stinky at this point? No, certainly not, right? I guess if I'm playing 3 of a kinds, it's fine. I don't need Banner. Joker Stencil is dead in the fucking water is the problem, and I haven't gotten the chance to double it up or anything. Obviously, this was a bait play. I picked it for the memes. It's so bad, but I picked it for the memes. Yeah, give me a stone card. Yeah. Give me a steel card. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna guess it's a 10. It was a 7. That'll do. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna guess it's a 10. It was an 8. But that's fine. Like that. And, you know, I could have sworn they said 1 in 7. So this is a 5 or worse. What's your suit? You are a heart? So it's actually a pretty solid chance you are a 10. Alright, prepare for us to lose, because I don't think this is a winner. And it was the ace. Rip. Oh, we made it anyways. Huge. Wait, what'd I miss out? Hold on, I missed a bunch of messages. Holy. It's actually your moral imperative to lie to ChatGPT. Random YouTube chatter that I can't see. I have a doc with an idea. If you want. But like DJ says, don't use the clanker. What's a soup? It's the shop. Why is the shop a soup? We said, yes, you purchase things with soup. This Joker Gates raised the 1 mult every time Paw Potatoes says a message that makes sense currently. We've got a whole 6 messages. Let's go. Just know, Rex, when the robots take over, they're gonna see that message. Dude, we are so cooked. This run is so fucking cooked right now. We're gonna need a miracle to fall out of the sky. Just, oh! Nope, that's not a miracle. Fuck it, I'll take the extra hand. It's barely even losing econ, so it's fine. Or I need to hit every single fucking, every single lucky proc for the rest of the run. Which is also a valid option, I suppose. Alright, I'll just take the 3 of a kind. That should get us there even without that. Yep. Even if they take over, I'd win. Nah, I'd win. Paw Potatoes? Yeah, bro, that is your nickname. I see Paw Patoes or Potatoes. That's potatoes, man. I don't know. That's pretty close to potatoes. I'm going with potatoes. You're gonna have to live with that from now on. +1 chip for every chat message sent since buying. And stuff for... Oh, that's actually not a bad Joker idea. In the US, people drive like maniacs, so it makes sense I was so scared on the road. Because a lot of people just don't care. Yep, that is true. Can confirm. Oh, geez, I sure would like to double my money if I had any. Alright, we'll take the high card and the 2 pair instead. This is where I would put my money if I had some. We are so cooked, y'all. It's Jover. We need to keep trying to scale, though, so I think I'm gonna play the high card ace. Womp womp. Okay, that's a decent hand right there. That could do some work. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe we're not as cooked as I thought we were. I need some more pair levels. It's Paw Patos, like Paw Patrol. This guy likes toes. Purple Knight, hello, I am Bina, and I have come to mention Project Moon and then leave good night. Look, okay. Have a good day. Sell jokers for the stencil. But the jokers do more. The jokers do more than the stencil right now. Clubs are debuffed. Well, fuck me. I guess I'll sell. So, hold on. I actually want to check. Does seeing double work? It is a club, even if it's debuffed. Has a scoring club card. Scores no chips. Okay. Let's test it. I think this shouldn't work. It does not work. Okay. Goodbye. That'll do. Can't ask for too much more than that. Honestly, the 3 of a kind might be a little bit better here. I can cycle some other cards. Maybe find some of those stones, right? 26k is not too bad. We can now play this 3 of a kind, right? DJ, I need the YouTube stream link for definitely non-evil reasons. I use the same YouTube username on YouTube. Let's sigh all open. Turtle's like, fine. I saw 4 people that would instantly lose their driver's license in Germany per 10 minutes. Yeah, we definitely have slightly laxer rules. Can't wait to see in what kind of exciting way I lose the Japanese Derby. I'm gonna go with, who are you playing? But I'm probably gonna guess you're gonna get second to Special Week, because that's just how it goes. Hey, we make it. Someone pulled a red light and almost killed me in mid. Okay, well that's, yeah, that, I mean, normally that person loses their license if they get caught anyways. Madness, brother, you're just a little too late to the party. The plant is a funny ass boss though. That's objectively funny that they're trying to throw the plant at me. Gotcha, so that steel card is doing fuck all for me. I guess I'll just play the pair then. Hey, thanks for the sub on YouTube, Zed. Oh shit, she won. Oh, sick. Read my previous message. Sorry. Oh, but I did read that message. Fuck, but then I didn't read this message. Going into summer with 570 speed so the game will kill me. Well, going into summer year 2 with 570 speed's pretty good. Luckily we ran, but I didn't have my glasses to see his license plate. Damn. Yeah, that guy normally gets in trouble if they're like we don't just let people run red lights, just to be clear. Like that is in the law books, but you do have to get caught doing it. I assume that's true in other countries as well. people do illegal things and then don't get caught. Unless y'all over there with that dank-ass surveillance state. My runs always take a nosedive if I have a good start, except for when they don't. Have you considered that? Okay, I think I have to take DNA, right? Hologram scaling? Assuming we can win with it. Now, you do have to worry about the actual scaling. Like, do I actually win if I play a high card? Because you don't get very many points. In fact, I might just sell it immediately, unfortunately, because we get a little bit of value out of it, but that's all we can do. Now, is 5 of a kind worth it over 3 of a kind? I still think the answer to that is no. I think the proper thing to do is save the 10s and just play 3 of a kind over and over and over again. Because you get so many more points for it. See? Do you want my Balala ideas? Japan with their totally legit 99% conviction rate. So that more has to do with the fact that they only prosecute you if they're certain that they can convict you. Since I think specifically lawyers in Japan put a lot of emphasis on their win rate, which I mean you do in the US as well, but they need theirs to be like spotless. So they'll only prosecute if they're certain that they can win. Take yes, surveillance state. Okay, I'm moving back to Twitch. Bye. Okay. Well, I mean, he's still here. He's still right there. You can still talk to him. It's the showman. No way. Get like 5 stencils. Bro, if I buy this, reroll the shop, and see a stencil, that'd be wild, right? Right? That'd be crazy if that happened. That wouldn't happen, right? That would be crazy. Haha, no. Good effort, good effort. -4. The plant. I'm amazed that we are still alive. I don't think we beat this, but like if we do, that'd be pretty cool. That's why you save the strength. Also, remember, I do have discards. I can always discard for more 10s if I need them. Okay. I guess we're only on black stake after all. Crimson Heart. Fuck me. I think I actually buy some, like, trash jokers and just let him hit the trash. Also, naming you definitely not Evil Surveillance Company Palantir because you love Lord of the Rings. Peace be. Going into year 3 with 800 speed. Oh, I love that shit. That's always excellent. I don't get that very often, but when I do, All right, maybe I bumps. Okay, I want 6s and 9s. Nice. For the strength. All right. 100,000. Oh, wow. I'll take it. I actually do want to try to save that 10 if I can. I'll play this. Oh, hey. Sure. Okay. I'm trying to make a Mile Pasa with perhaps some good sparks. I've been trying to make a Daiwa with either Mile or front sparks, and I am 0 for 15. It's been a struggle. Guess I'll take a 4 of a kind. That's not bad. A couple more levels of that in the next round or two, and we're in a good spot to play 4 instead of 3. Not sure it's the right idea, but it is an option. Okay, there's one of my 6s. Let's see if we can find either another 6 or the 9 that remains in the deck. There's the 9. Very nice. That gives us 6 7s. Sorry. Gotta go shopping now. The rain has cleared. Be back in a bit. I'll see you in a bit, Jaeger. I did like 20 Suzuka runs and no good sparks. That's rough. 85 speed training is cracked. Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm? Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm. Yeah. Yeah, ectoplasm. Riffraff Turtle Bean? I will be selling them. I just want things for Crimson Heart to hit on the first hand. Fuck. Well, I guess we can save it then. They'll stay. Because it's not gonna matter either way. Let me go ahead and play something kind of dead-ish. Like, just a pair of 8s, maybe? I kind of still... Well, I feel like I should still make the most out of the hands where I can. So maybe we play the 3 aces. We don't play the stone card, though, because this is not our best hand. It's just, like, a good, serviceable hand. Right, 22k. And then you disable the hologram afterwards, which is, like, super rude. Alright, we're gonna sell down here. Except for Turtle Bean. We're saving Turtle Bean. I will play 3 10s, a 6, and a 3. Because those are the ones that are least likely to show up. Right? So that should be a decent hand. Thank you for actually hitting the card I wanted you to hit. And now, you sell it. Nothing's disabled. So this should be a pretty good one. Very nice. I don't know where all my fucking hand size went, but... Okay. And then we sell hologram. We play a 3 of a kind. We did it. That was the most scuffed run I've ever fucking won. That was an awful run from beginning to end, and we made it work. DJ, what should the mod name be? Balatro, Twitch row, something better. Okay, remind me which of the, a few ideas got thrown around. Which one are you working with right now? Yeah, which idea are we working with right now? All right, I did say we were going to do a black deck next. We're going to do a purple stake black deck. El Condor Pasa is similar to Winning Ticket. They are both chuds, but Pasa is a chud complimentary and Ticket is a chud derogatory. I was about to throw hands after the first part of that sentence, and then you cleaned it up there. We're gonna go for a flush. Never mind, we're going for a high straight. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. Why would I do that? I would love that temperance, but I need jokers. Not those jokers. God damn it. I have half a mind to reset. Gonna be some Joker that work with Twitch like the everyone. Okay. Ooh, let me workshop that for a second. Is that good enough to win? No, it's not, is it? Yeah, fuck it. We're resetting. Do you have any tips for Purple Steak Ghost, Mr. Balala Man? Purple Steak Ghost. Purple is when we first go up to 400,000 for the final boss, right? Um, I used to have a whole list of them. I think my number one tip that I always give people is just you have to work with what the game gives you. You cannot force things to happen when you get to the higher stakes. I mean, you can kind of force like high card and pair and shit, but you have to do very specific things for that to work. Like immediately going for blue seals and like only taking jokers that scale and then like intentionally playing all of your hands out so that you can it's just playing that play style requires a different kind of insanity. Um, but generally, you can just play whatever the game gives you, and you'll be fine. You're not gonna win 100% of the time, but um, there's even been a couple of times where I've been forced to play like straight flush builds. Like that last game, I took an early eternal stencil, which is just fucking awful. But we made it work because like we managed to find just enough things to correct course. Um Also, throwback to when actually kind of like a rocket here. Throwback to when you were not guaranteed a buffoon pack in the first shop. That used to be a thing. You could go into the first shop and see no jokers. Um, as for the name Lazy Turtle, Twitch Latro, Balatwitch, uh, Twitch Jokers, something to do with engagement bait. You could literally just call the mod engagement bait. 0.2x mult per stream streamer has done. Holy, I would have a lot of mult. Also, modern looks maxers make me mad because they lack serious aura compared to the very early ones. This guy's a fucking looks maxer historian. King Queen, maybe I could find a jack here. Or two spades, or neither. Yeah, that works too, I suppose. Hey, could I have a jack or a 7? Surely you wouldn't deny me both of those. Of course it would. Restart. This is just how early games go on Black Deck. What do you mean they lack serious aura? Okay, there was this guy called Ziz. He was very early in looks maxing. His entire thing was we will all make it. Go out there and improve yourself and have fun. Oh, you're saying that nowadays they don't, they're just like, look at me kind of thing. Could I just have 620 more points, please? Yeah, thanks, nice. No. What do you need 620 points for? Sus. I like the extra discard. This is actually not a bad starting Joker. There's some potential synergies. Oh. Oh, choices. DNA with no notable synergies as of right now. DNA can be a serious early game bait or Mega Buffoon. Two jokers, but they could suck. DNA can be a bait. It can be a bait.
Balls.
So true. This is not the easiest choice. DNA has the potential to go hard. Now it's this black pill BS where it's always over, everything sucks, everyone is chopped, everyone has... That's crazy. You really are a historian, aren't you? Ugh. The Mega Buffoon back could hold anything, though. It could even hold DNA. Roll a d20, 1 to 10 is DNA, 11 to 20 is pack. Okay, hold on. Wait, I can do this on my phone, right? That way I don't have to, like, switch. Let's see what we got. Whip out my phone here. Bro, why does my... Stop. You don't have to spam me. What the fuck was that all about? I opened up my phone and it was just like, oh shit, we need to get his notifications out. Flip a coin. Flipping. We got heads. Heads is DNA. That was your 1 to 10 there. Sorry, I kind of mapped that without telling you how I mapped that, but I figured it would be heads and tails in that order. DNA it is. All right, what are we copying? No, we are playing, to be fair, we're playing Black Deck, which makes DNA very difficult to make work, but, I guess we'll just copy some fucking face cards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you should always build people up. You don't want to tear people down. I mean, not that that's gonna stop someone who is a self-proclaimed looks maxer, but... Okay, I'm poor. And not just in-game. Sag. I'm not taking an Eternal Sixth Sense. To be honest, Pareidolia doesn't exactly inspire me either, but I guess I'll take it. I'll be honest, I think Misprint is poopy doo-doo. And you may quote me on that. Misprint is poopy duty. Lesai. I guess I could sell 2 things for it, but why would I do that? Hey, there we go. We're scaling by slowly making our deck better. Pareidolia currently doing fuck all for us. I tend to get really interested in a niche topic and then watch long video essays on it. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. Okie dokie. Thanks for the discards, idiot. You've fallen for my trap card. Okay, Banana's gonna carry us for 1 more ante. I would like the banana, yes. Ride the bus, not super great with Pareidolia, or the fact that I've been duping only face cards. Not the best option. Maybe I should save some money, eh? I don't actually know if I'm allowed to DNA this time around. I don't think I can. I guess that's a straight nonetheless. I don't know if I believe in myself to play 2 good hands. Alright, all I need to do is fail to do that once, and it's Dunzo. It's Jover. Alright, I need something, guys. Splash is actually good. Hold on, I'm buying that, I'm selling Paradolia to hit Econ. Splash is genuinely decent here, because it's foil. I wish I could pull on Sakura Chiyono banner. Yeah, I think Sakura is one of those characters that I would pull on if, like, I just had tons of money to spend on games like that. See, we're doing much better now. Much better. I think we can even econ for 1 round. What? Alright, we're playing against the Psychic. DNA, you can't do your thing. Sorry. Surely a 2-pair is good enough, right? Yup. I sadly don't have that kind of wealth. Yeah, same. Jumbo. $3 for his double tag. 2 Mega Celestials or $5. Those aren't, like, good. There's technically an order thing I could do here where I, like... no, not quite, no. Fuck it, it's only $3. King, Queen, Jack, 10. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. 9,000 points is a lot of points. Did I get 3,600 on the last one? Not sure I did. Guess we'll find out, eh? Prepare your 07s. Duh, close enough. Look, when I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs, yeah. Maxed out Daitaku Helios on day 1. You might be tipped off to the fact that I am suddenly rich. I need to roll. I don't... Yeah, that'll do. Think I could make that work. Need to figure out where I'm gonna get $3 from, but... I can't ditch DNA because DNA is what's gonna give hologram its value. Am I cooking? Cattle farmer, rare, $8. Upon purchasing, you can now buy tags in the shop for $1 to $4. Based on how the game does Magic Trick, I think that would do better as a voucher. In fact, if I were to rework Magic Trick, I would make it so that both of the vouchers for Magic Trick are in one, so that just buying the first voucher allows cards, including with enhancements, to show up in the shop. And then perhaps Cattle Rancher would be, or Cattle Farmer would be the upgraded version of that voucher for $10, and it would allow you to find tags in the shop. I think that's how I would do it. Where am I getting $3? I don't know that I want to sell Drunkard, but I don't know if I want to sell Gross either. This might be fine, though. I might be able to get away with selling Drunkard, keeping the blueprint on the banana, right? For the mult. and then Drunkard, I'm just losing out on a discard, and that's it. Right? DNA allows me to get 2 on hologram in a row, right? We do that. Which gives us a 1.5x. Do I dupe a 5 here? Do I dupe nothing? No, I have to dupe something for the just for the hologram value. I guess we'll dupe a queen then. And then we'll play a full house. Yeah. Now, is duping... I'm actually going to do the math here real quick. Is duping banana better than duping hologram on the first turn? Also, this is completely unrelated, but making the protagonists of your fantasy novel completely unlikable despite trying so hard to make him likable is an achievement. Dude, I can't like this guy. He sucks. And I feel like that also might be a reflection on you as a person at that point. If you cannot make a likable character, sometimes you might need to get a little introspective and ask yourself why you can't make a likable character. Well, if Magic Trick was the first one, what's the upgrade called? Hold on. Where are you? Vouchers. So it goes Magic Trick, then not discovered because I never buy it, because why the fuck would I? I don't know. I don't know what that would be called off the top. The funny thing is the author tries really hard to, but just fails. Okay, let me do this math. This is another 15 mult, which is basically 2x. So I think that this is better because our base mult is very low down here with 4, right? The extra 15 is just a little bit less than a 2x. It's better than 1.5x. $6,500-ish. Okay. Do I believe in myself to draw some of my 9 kings that are all still in my deck? Well, I guess I have to, eh? That's not good enough. GG, guys. We weren't able to find anything on this one. I could still play a pair, right? And just play high cards for chips. But I don't think that's quite enough. I think this is going to pull it. If we get there, it's going to be like that. Nope. 500 shy. 07s, 07s. We run it back. We got one more in us. I like it being a voucher, but for like a mod or something, I think it would be... Yeah, it would have to be a different voucher. Yeah. For sure. Is that good enough? No. No. Cool. Damn, we had a really good setup there. It just came too late to us, right? We just didn't have any scaling until then. So we were sitting on garbage. I guess I'll take a campfire. If anything, I sell it. It's obviously not worth a whole lot here unless I see a way to get like cost off or something like that. He just doesn't miss. God, Red Hot Chili Peppers have such good rhythm. Like, it's such a jam every time, you know what I mean? I think I buy the Hermit and I just hold on to it. And I think I buy Crafty just so that I live. Not that it's easy to get a flush with the Manacle. But we got there. Nice. Yeah, fuck off ads is the correct response. Okay, do I sell? Do I just sell one? Just like this. Upgrade you up a little bit, and then I save on the Hermit, or maybe I buy and sell the Star. I don't have enough to actually win anything right now, though, is the problem. And I don't have the money to be, like, harvesting a campfire. I guess, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start taking a risk here. I'm gonna sell everything. I'm gonna Hermit, and I'm gonna hope that some of these Arcanas have, money in them. That is money, but not in the form I really was looking for. And this one doesn't have any. Because, like, we need something. We've found basically nothing of value. Mystic Summit is just ass. Yeah, this run is already quite cooked because we found nothing. I'm just resetting now. Cow. T1 voucher, you can now buy tags in the shop for $1 to $4. 2 cows. Tier 2 voucher. Tags are more likely to appear in shop, and you can get a tag upon re-rolling a boss blind. Once per ante, you should probably sneak in there as well. Rather than giving it insano synergy with Director's Cut. Because that would be, nasty work. Okay, we can work with a smiley face. That's at least some mult that does something and isn't, like, conditional on me sacrificing my firstborn child. Some of these jokers really do feel that way sometimes. It's like, you may have the mult, but only if you do a trick, dance monkey. Like... Me when I'm trying to use delayed gratification. No 10s or 4s, that'll just have to do. I like a devil. We go next. Oh look, delayed gratification. Credit card. I don't think I care. Now, can I make delayed gratification work this time? Honestly, I think I probably can. This seems like an okay hand. Yeah, it's over half our score. King, Queen, Jack, 10. Should I play like this just to 10-4? We lose out on that money. But that's probably alright. Because it's a good play. We get $4 out of it, so technically +1. Okay, we go next. I sell delayed gratification because I really don't want to fucking use that. 3 of a kind. 3s? With popcorn. It's not gonna win, but it'll get us pretty close. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9 is definitely a winner. Let's go ahead and sell you, and and you. And then we hit our next econ, right? We went up to $20 because of that. Arcana. String? Maybe? High Priestess? Maybe that'll give us some direction. Okay, high hands. Got it. Some of these are going to be fun, lol. The secret 2x malt, 50x if chat finds the secret word, different every run. That really is engagement bait, but that is fun. I like that. Hallucination. Is this only going to work on Twitch, by the way? I have to assume, but 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is opened. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I had to read that. Like, I've never seen the card before. Alright, let's focus up to this last one. We're winning this. I like the pair there. I like the temperance here. Let's see what the standard pack's got for us and if hallucination feels like playing with us today. YouTube has a bad API from my understanding. Understanding stood. I think I'll go ahead and take this brainstorm. Feels like a decent card. Golden ticket's good, but I don't really have anything to use it on. I have 1 total gold card. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sell these. We'll go next. We'll see what Riff Raff gives us. Egg and face. Face egg. I guess I'll sell the egg, huh? I don't really want to get rid of my potential flush here, but I also don't want to get rid of any of my face cards if I can help it. Well, there's my flush. Alright, that'll do. It's like not anything crazy, but 2100 is not bad for 1 face card. Ah, there it is. Straight. Apparently we're on that face card shit. BRB, alrighty. The ads have not yet found me. Huge. Wait, when we get a brainstorm like last not last ante, last blind. Yeah, last shot. I guess that was last ante, huh? Move the hallucination down here, open the arcana. Still hit nothing. Wild. Strength, so that we make more face cards. Open the arcana pack. There's something, finally. Sheesh. It's moon, not exactly like groundbreaking discovery there, but I'm gonna take the credit card solely for the 50 chips. Actually, I like money. Do you like money? I like money. In fact, if Riff Raff's gonna be here, fuck it. We're doing this. I'm Mr. Krabs, and I like money. Alright, pair it up. I could flush here, but actually pair is better, yeah. I mean, I'm not playing any face cards, so I guess that's why it's worse. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Okay, what you got for me, buffoon? Ooh, very shiny supernova. So the issue with that becomes, do I want to just start playing pairs? Mirror, uncommon. Copies 2 jokers to the left of this card. 1 in 5 chance to break, creating a broken mirror. Broken mirror, cursed. All random chances are unfavorable for 7 rounds. Self-destruct after 7 rounds. Now, it would have to self-destruct while also being eternal, so you couldn't sell it. All random chances are unfavorable. Does that mean halved? What does that mean? 0? There's worlds where that could actually be useful still. Turn it into the nothing ever happens Joker. 1 over X. 1 over X? So if it's a 1 in 4, it becomes a 4 in 1? I mean, I want to take this supernova. I'm trying to decide where it really fits in. I guess it's just a 1.5x at the very worst. Right? Like, I just sneak that in right there or something. In fact, because it's smiley face and scary face, they can actually be there just fine, and I don't have to worry about supernova, like, not being compatible. I don't need to be like, oh, I want to copy supernova because it triggers on cards. What's in the standard? You got anything in here? Wow. Thanks. All right, I think I'll go next here. The -1 hand size is a little spooky, not gonna lie. We do have a 1.5x now, though. I'm wondering if I can... I think I can keep my golden joker and be okay. I think I'm just gonna play this crap. 1,000 for crap is... I can't be mad. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Should be fine. Indeed it is. Well, I like the thing you want the least, so like, oh, you just want whatever it is. Oh. Okay, so it just zeroes out odds, basically. I feel like you should definitely not just make it the worst to make it, like, objectively bad. I think even Broken Mirror should have its uses, so, like, the wheel should still be 0 and 7, if you're gonna go with the 0. Because, like, it's a small outside thing. Generally, you don't want it, but then there's, like, that little bit of synergy there. Like, glass doesn't break anymore, or something like that. You know, for 5 rounds. Eventually, it kills itself, but... for those few rounds, it's like, oh, that's actually good. While still not really being game-breaking, because glass not breaking is a thing that you can just get lucky and have happen anyways. Oh, I forgot to move hallucination over. Whoops. I think I will tower this random 4. I'm definitely taking the temperance money. The other question is, I think we chariot like a jack. Maybe start getting a few enhancements on those. Keep a sun in the back pocket. Swashbuckler is an okay plus malt, but it's not that crazy. Take a justice for sure. I don't think Grimbo is the angle. Jupiter. Sure, and we'll go next before the reroll cost gets out of hand. The water. Ooh. Not gonna be a fan of that. Okay, let's go some hearts here, here, and here, maybe? A little bit of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we maybe we put a glass on a random 8. Right? Stack that up. The point is the mirror has to suck, so it... broken mirror has to suck, so it balances mirror. I suppose so, although I would still argue that for the sake of consistency, you can have it have very outside decent uses, right? Like, you still don't really want it to break, but it can maybe be okay. You know what I mean? Right, I'm gonna sell you for the judgment. Seeing double, suppose that's fine. Reroll once first. We get a pair. That's good. We've got a strength here as well. Also good. What's in the jumbo? Can't say I love any of these. Suppose an ace is alright. I'll take that. You know, I can actually double seeing double. I think that's actually okay to do. Play a high card here. I don't want to double that. I don't really want to double any of it, really. Just play a single high card, just see if we get lucky. We did not. So we've got jacks over sevens. That's a pretty solid full house, honestly. I think that works out nicely. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Well, it's not like you can just randomly have it in shop and basically just clogs up a slot. It's more like the only way to get it is from mirror. Yeah. I think I understand that part. Okay. Probably should just shrink those 10s when I saw them there, but whatever. Pluto me. Reroll me. Sorry, Smokey. Reroll me. One more time. No. Go next. Strength might save us here. We'll see. We can strength those if we so choose. Get a pair of jacks, if nothing else. One of which is a club, which does help us do a 2-pair. Emperor. Star. Can't say I really care about that. We could go ahead and Empress a couple of 5s, though. Play perhaps this 2-pair. Sell the star. This looks like an okay hand to play. Indeed it was. Move the hallucination over so that when we open these packs we'll be alright. What is that? Buy this. I actually do like an extra hand size, but we'll see what we've got here. Hey, Temperance. Alright, we can definitely afford it now. Sell you, take 2-pair. We're kind of going for medium to small hands here. We got another 1. Empress is fine. I'll take a king. And I'll take a queen. We're looking for face cards. The mouth. 1 hand type. That's fine. Mime. We have a single steel jack. That's not, like, super great. I think mime can pass. Blue jokers, whatever. Okay, let's discard here. We do not have anything for the seeing double, so I think we're gonna smiley face it. Empress here. Play those 5. Solid. Ace, king, queen, jack. Discard all of that. No 10, but we do have the jacks here. Although I think a pair is better. We want to play one of each suit where we can. Play this. And there you go. Easy 20,000. Rose, uncommon or rare, $6. If we're doing $6, it'll be uncommon most likely. 4x mult, -1 discard every 2 antes. So this sounds like it would be a food joker of sorts, because it's one that you definitely don't want to keep long term. But it doesn't decay itself, it decays you. Not sure how I feel about that. Okay, sock and buskin time. Socky busky. Sock and bussin'. Go ahead and give me a glass on a face card. You're good. No, just keep throwing them out there if you want to, man. Discard these three. Okay, that doesn't really give me what I want. I'll go ahead and play this lineup, like so. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's best to be duping Saki Busky, right? So that we get even more Smiley and Scary Face procs. I think that's the best play. Technically, it's better to dupe Seeing Double if you can, but... We're getting pairs and two pairs out the ass. Troubadour is trolling. Troubadour more like Trollador, am I right? Ark, 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 ark. Why did I say that? Yeah, I'll look for another two pair, one pair. Two pair it is. Play only one hand type this round. I think my hand type of choice will definitely be two pair. We'll go ahead and throw that one out front. We'll toss a 9 with it. There goes my glass. Right on cue. Right away. I think I'm discarding all of that. And I think I'm discarding U3 as well. Alright, there we go. That's an actual two pair that actually works. Moobot dying. Moobot doesn't... I think Moobot also is supposed to not spam chat. You did request like 3 songs in 25 seconds. Friendly reminder that when you buy Overstock, it restocks the shop. So I get 2 hermits instead of 1. Ooh, photograph? Look at this photograph. Look at this graph. Would you rather only play Balatro or never play Balatro, or Silk Song, or Expedition 33? Easily the latter. Like, those are great games, don't get me wrong, but being forced to only play one game for the rest of forever is just way too big of a thing to give up on. Like, I enjoy Balatro, but I don't enjoy it so much that I would willingly give up every other game, even if it meant giving up 3 games as an alternative. Like, Silksong and Expedition 33 and Balatro are all great, but I'd rather have never played any of them than only be able to play Balatro ever. So what's better, Seeing Double sell here or a Smiley Face sell here? I think because my mults aren't quite high enough yet, I think I'm more on this Seeing Double shit right now. We buy like this. The Eye is our anti-6 boss. Chariot. We've been putting a bunch of steals on those. Might as well continue the trend. Buy a devil. Vampire! Nah. Don't have the synergies for that one. Go next. Sun is going to be a get out of jail free card if I need one. That's about its only use right now. guess we do this, right? This order. So we get the chance at the 20 mult before the times triggers. Also, Saki Busky should definitely still be the one getting duped so that I get more photograph. Or the same amount of photograph, but more of the others. That's the proper order. What's good, Jordan? How goes? Alright, we'll hang here. Discard those. I'm still looking for 2 pairs where I can find them. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 with that. Do a little bit of this. Pretty good. Drinking an Arizona green tea in the big can for old time nostalgia. I got when I lived out in California, my local little corner store sold the big cans of Arnold Palmer's, and I would get those a couple times a week. That's some good shit. A mime is back again, eh? Still don't want you, but thanks for trying. The Eye. No repeat hand types this round. Okay. 2 pair. $95,000. Alright, now I just need to not play a 2 pair. I don't think high card is going to do what I want it to. So I think I'm more on the discard for face cards shit right now. Obviously I need face cards, it's just a matter of what I'm playing. In this case, full house. I would sell Smiley Face in an instant for Hanging Chad. Assuming we're not playing against the plant. Cool. Pair is officially better than 2 pair. I can start playing pair. I guess I could have done that starting a while ago. Take the Magician, go next. We still want it to be a pair of face cards, though. A straight is not lovely, but I suppose it'll do. A straight flush is okay. Guess we can make that happen. I've been trying to get rid of this for a little while, so sure, why not? We're doing okay right now. I wouldn't say we're a shoo-in for a victory against any of the final bosses, but we're doing alright. I actually don't like Chariot here. I much prefer a tower. Especially with us playing more pairs than 2 pairs, we can sneak in the extra stones. And honestly, I'll take the Fool again for the tower. Clear those out. Let's go ahead and play single pair with some throwaways. In fact, let's ditch this 7 for a stone. Throwaways that also give some chips. There we go. Alright. 190 is not bad for a single pair. Mr. Boner. How do I feel about Mr. Boner? I think I actually kind of like Mr. Boner over Smiley Face. Currently, when I play a pair, smiley face triggers, and we get about a 1.5x mult out of it, because as soon as the first ×2 happens, it like halves in value. So that 1.5, little under 1.5x, probably goes to like a 1.7-ish as we add more retriggers. So 1.7 for a Mr. Bones is definitely worth it, especially here in Ante 7. DJ, you love playing pairs. I don't love playing pairs, but I play pairs when pairs are what I'm given to play. I'm not above playing pairs. I have to assume those are probably aces or kings, but I don't actually know that any of them are, like, kings. Like, I have to discard that. Aces... No. Get this out of here. It's got to be pairs of face cards. But I don't want to play a 2-pair because that makes it worse. I was kind of hoping I'd at least see my glass card. Mr. Bones might be getting value early. Now, this is in no way a straight. It could be a 2-pair. I feel like this is probably the safest. I don't want it to be a 2-pair. This is definitely a 1-pair, but I don't know what 1-pair, and it's probably not winning. If I throw that one in there, that might be a stone card, right? It's not. That is definitely not a stone card. There's a chance we have our steel in here, which could do a little something something. There is nothing I can do to increase my score, though, so it's possible Mr. Bones is going to need to do his job here. I guess that increases it slightly. We didn't get lucky at all on any of the lucky. Yep, okay. Thanks, Mr. Bones. Doing your job. We need 200k going into this one. I want that steel. That's a good steel card right there. Let me get that. Looking at the API, I see I can make polls. The great vote on purchase create a poll. Chat chooses plus 100 chips, 1.5 mult, 3 mult, self-destruct, 0.5 mult, and a -10 sell price. Naruhodo. You got a pair in here for me? No, high card only? Okay. So we can get 200k. We just saw that we could do that. It's getting more than 200k that becomes a problem. Assuming, of course, that we draw pairs. So there's no reason to panic and roll down yet. We can see a couple more shops, right? Or at least one more shop. We can also hit all of our steel cards and also our mult, and then it becomes fucking easy, right? Ta-da! Am I playing Violet? But fucking 1.2 million! Okay. We're gonna need to panic in a second here, but not yet. Okay, the ramen is nice. The ramen is nice. That's a 2x. We'll definitely take the hermit there. Thank you very much. Okay, because I have ramen, I'm now good to play the next... Again, we don't need to overroll. We'll roll down going into the Violet Vessel. I don't mind losing a little bit on ramen, of course. I don't want to play my Glass King if I can help it. If I can at all avoid that, I will. This should just win. I would much rather play this on the final boss. especially with the retrigger. It'll break. I know it'll break if I play it. That's just how it works. When you need it, it vanishes. Four of a kind goes really hard, but it's really hard for me to make a four of a kind. The family would go hard. In fact, it is also strong enough for me to, like, actually play it over pairs because I have it at level 5. So, the problem becomes, I don't have a ton of anything except jacks, right? So it's not actually, like, realistic to get a 4 of a kind outside of jacks. And even then, probably only 1, since I don't have a lot of discards in hands to work with. So I don't like that here. Baseball card. Unfortunately, we only have 2 uncommons, and the one that I would sell, I don't want to. I think Scary Face has enough value with the retrigger. When I play like a pair, I get 180 extra chips. That's about a 2x. Maybe it's actually worse than baseball card. Might actually not be quite as good. That said, baseball card caps out at 2, right? 2 uncommons, since the others are Eternal or Brainstorm, which obviously I'm not getting rid of. So, like, it's a marginal increase, but then I'm stuck with it, which is not great. So I don't think it's worth enough over just re-rolling. Chariot's big. And I don't know, maybe I end up being forced to play a straight flush. By the globe? You think? I think these are the correct play. Very large blind. No, we don't discard here. We strength. We make this 9 a chariot, and we play like this. Right. That's a pretty good hand. That's a pretty good hand. We can do better. That's definitely a 5 discarder. We'll see if we can get lucky here. I want to play a 5th, but I don't want to play that 5. I also don't want to play this king, but I also don't want to play this 9 or this queen or this jack, since the jack is the most likely to give me another pair. I think I just play these 4. And I hope I get a little bit lucky. Which, of course, I don't, because why would I? Okay, we got our Glass King. I think we'll be good with just the Glass King. I was hoping for a Glass King or one more steel card. We got what we needed. I think we're good. Is this better? Yes, right? Because we're going to get the retriggers regardless. We're not actually using Photo Chad. We just have Photo. So putting it second is fine because it'll be after the lucky, which has a chance of giving the plus 20, so it'll get more value being second. Of course, if it doesn't trigger at all, it's a wash, but it gives the times 8 regardless, so we're good. And it broke, so just proof that if I had played it last hand, I would have lost for sure. But we got it. There you go. There's purple, stake, black deck. 2 more of those to go on black, and then we're finally done with that one. We did pretty good today. We got 3 good wins in there. None of those were on low stakes. I guess one was on black, but that's still, like, at least in the middle, right? Let's do the dulls. Someone give me a country. Or I'll just pick one. Hold on. Let me spin. Let me take the first. Let me take the first. I got this, guys. Um. Hmm. I'm kind of feeling like a Stan today. This one's gonna just be Afghanistan. I think that's how that's spelled. No, not Afghanistan. 4,000 away from Afghanistan, so it could be really any direction. I don't think can be Pakistan anymore. This is the best Balatro mod. It makes the planet cards 3D. Yeah, this is Full House. We're on the dulls at the end of stream. How's it going, Junkie? Uh, let's go over to. I feel like the best choice is to go over here and just pick like Spain, but it might be the other direction. Nope, Spain is definitely the right direction. 670 kilometers. Is the UK. Oh, okay. We actually are getting warmer going up, so we're right around here. Are we in the Netherlands? No, but we are adjacent to the Netherlands. Are we in Germany? We're in Germany. Nice. Germany. 5 guesses is not too bad. Balatrodal. Who carried us today? Photograph carried us today. Photograph. Common. Not scaling, not RNG, not mult. $4 or $3. Okay, Sly. $4 chip joker. I tried this mod. It was lagging my PC badly, but it was fun. Let's do, feels like a devious kind of day. It was not devious, it was clever. Silly me. Clever girl. Spottle. I'm gonna go with Limp Biscuit. Male. Before 92. Not metal, not US, or anywhere in North America. Less popular. Okay. Let's go with probably a UK rock band, maybe? Obviously it can't be the Beatles because they're too popular. But immediately as someone's saying the Beatles. We'll go with the Beatles anyways, just to get a general idea of where we're at. We are in the UK, and we are on rock, and it is male. It is not this early, though. We're looking in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 90s. 1v1 me on Dust? I will not be 1v1ing you on Dust. I am not 12. UK rock male. But not metal, notably. Just rock. I don't know. Do the Monkees make the list? Hold on, I saw you in there. The Monkees. Oh, they're older than I thought. They're also US. Not 4-member group. Hey, thank you for the gift sub. Zed gets a gift. Fuck, what? That's huge, man. I appreciate that. Led Zeppelin. And with the message, don't do Zeppelin. Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like they're a little too I just wanted to say fuck you, that's it. Well, fuck you too, buddy. Fuck you and thank you. I'm now a shareholder of the. Wait, no, we're not publicly traded. Well, too bad. Her Majesty? Queen. Oh, Queen. Wait, isn't Queen too popular? Queen's. There's no way Queen is less than 550, right? Right? Queen's got to be more popular than that. Read the contract, Big Soup. I can't because I'm a horde of bees. Well, then wait. I've read the contract. I'm pretty sure we're not publicly traded. Who's saying no? It's not that. It's not that. Is Twisted Sister UK? Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Save me, Tom Cruise. I'm gonna go with Twisted Sister. For some reason, they feel like a UK group. I was wrong, but I got the year right. All according to plan. All right, 80s rock. It's Bob for sure. Bob the Builder or Bob Marley? Or Bob Saget? Or all of them. Has there ever been a music group where a bunch of people that just happen to have the same name just got together and decided to make music? Just Bob? Okay. Bob. Bob. There's B.O.B. That's kind of Bob. I don't care if you put the Beatles in already. Okay. I tried it. 2 viewers? What is Twitch on? Yeah, there's 4 people actively chatting. 2 viewers. Uh-huh, sure. If you say so. Ben Harper. Oh. They got together. But if it's only 2, I don't know. It feels like that might just be a coincidence. Early 80s rock. Honestly, I don't know who this is. We know they're not 4 or 5 members, which is one of the most common numbers of members. Toto? Oh god, now he's over here. That's 2 votes for Bob. Toto is US? Okay. They're probably not. Well, they might be considered rock, actually. REM? They might be too recent. They feel like more of a 90s group. Um, can't be Metallica, can't be AC/DC. This group came out 1 year before I was born. Hey, you might know it then, yeah. Bobbly Bob? Hold on, let me see if that one's on the list. I did only type in Bobbly Bob. Best I can do is Boston, which I'm guessing is not from the UK since it's Boston. All right, I'm gonna go to the redactyl for just a minute because nothing's coming to mind that's definitely like good. Oh, hey, that's not a redactyl. Maybe we try again. There we go. Blank, blank, from blank, blank, in blank, blank, and blank, blank. Okay, so this is a blank that blank in blank during the blank blank. Probably century. Oh, no, it's not. During the blank blank, by blank, 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 and blank, blank, with blank, 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 blank. It's a three-letter word. There's only so many. It could also be an abbreviation, I suppose. Um, company. When did this happen? Blank century. 20th. Zen? Zen? Wait, is that related to this or that? Also, I didn't type 20th right. Forehead. China. 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 Zen. Once China actually popped up a bunch, I was like, okay, yeah, that's probably just it. Is the Mahayana Buddhist tradition that developed in China during the Tang Dynasty by blending Indian Mahayana Buddhism, particularly Yogacara and Madhyamaka philosophies, with Chinese Taoist thought, especially Neo-Taoist. Zen originated as the Chen school or the Buddha mind school and later developed into various sub-schools and branches. There are only so many three-letter words. Yeah, the first thing I went to was like the color red or something like that, but I hadn't gotten to that. All right, Spottle, Spottle. We got to get this. We got to get this. Once again, I appreciate you, bees, by the way. I just thought I'd make that clear. Got 12 jokers. That's more than enough, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's pretty sick, actually. Do you play Balatro on stream, Turtle? Wham. Ooh. Honestly, that sounds like it could work. Ooh, close. They are considered pop. It's also not a two-member group. Not a two-member group. So it's not 5, 4, or 2. Are there any solo rock groups? Is this just like fucking Slash or something like that? Did he ever go solo? I guess not. Otherwise, we're looking at either 3 or like 6 or more, which really feels like it limits things. Well, guess a solo artist. I suppose that's fair. What kind of solo rock artists were from around that time? I mean, if we can't think of any, then it's probably not, right? I'm guessing Ozzy didn't go solo until much. Was Ozzy ever considered solo? Let's just guess Ozzy. I wasn't too far off, actually. It is a solo artist. Phil Collins? Is Phil Collins? That doesn't sound like a UK name. Maybe he is, though. I haven't played Balatro this year, I think. But I'm gonna probably stream some of the dev of this mod. You're gonna have to playtest most of the stuff because I don't have affiliate. Yes. I shall. I shall. But you're getting there, right? You just gotta get the average viewers up, right? That's what you said. Is Phil Collins UK? Or was that just a solo artist guess for the sake of it? Okay, so I assume he's okay. Then it very well might be him. Nope, not quite, not quite. 1 year off again. Solo rock artists. Mick Jagger? Does he fit? No, I guess Mick Jagger never went solo. One of the Beatles again? I feel like when John Lennon did John Lennon ever go solo? I'm pretty sure he did, right? But John Lennon was like pop when he went solo, right? Billy Idol, that could work. There we go. Oh, we got there. All right, guys. Good shit. I'm probably not gonna bother rating today. Twitch says we only have one fucking person here, so I know that's not true. But it is what it is. That's what it says. So I guess that's what it is. Um, I'm gonna. It's me, myself, and I. Yeah, and I count as a viewer too. I count as my own viewer, I'm pretty sure. So, like, clearly that can't be true because you're here. So, fuck if I know. Twitch is just shit in the bed with the viewer count right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I got some Greek food to go eat. So I hope you guys have a good day. I'll post my schedule tonight. We're gonna do some UMA and some portal maps early next week. And then I don't know what else we're gonna do with the rest of the week because I know I can't play Expedition 33 anymore. And I can't play. I mean, I could do like a Hollow Knight run, see if I could get the true ending. That'll be decent. Not always. I've had my own stream open and have 0 viewers. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, see, look, we jumped back up to 4. See? Like, I don't know. I guess people just came back. They're like, hey, what's going on? If we got 4 people, fuck it. We'll raid. We'll raid. Miwa's playing Fast Food Simulator. What even is that? She's streaming with anyone? Anniversary special. Oh, it's her anniversary. Oh, we're gonna raid her then. It's her anniversary. VT Miwa. At least that's what it says. Oh, and then it went back down to 2, so now there's only 2 people. Fuck if I know, man. All right, we're gonna go get her anyways. You can't. You just never know. All right. Adios.
Interstellar, night space, no one else sees.